Boogie, drop that beat.
Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Talking Out Loud with Miss Talkative. Everything I say is my own opinion, alleged, and strictly entertainment purposes. Remember, I'm just talking out loud. Please like, share, subscribe. Comment on the video, let me know what you think. So, Martell Publicist, her name is Jonelle Witt. She did a story with a follow-up with TMZ where she's basically claiming Martell's innocence and trying to say it was all a misunderstanding. Let me read what she stated. It says, Martell host publicist Jonelle Witt tells TMZ, "We would like to issue an official statement regarding the recent allegations against Martell Holt concerning harassment text messages to his accuser dating back to August 2022. It is with great concern that we address these accusations. Martell Holt adamantly denies any intentional harm or harassment towards the accuser. We believe that these allegations are the result of a misunderstanding, and we are confident that the legal process will ultimately vindicate Mr. Holt. Martell remains committed to being a devoted father and maintaining a positive and healthy co-parenting relationship with Ms. Rogers and Ms. Curry for the well-being of their children. Despite the challenges presented, Martell will continue to focus on his role as a responsible parent and contribute positively to his community. We urge the public and media to approach this matter with fairness and sensitivity, considering the impact such allegations can have on individuals and their families. We are confident that as the legal proceedings unfold, the truth will emerge and Martell Holt will be exonerated. We appreciate your understanding and respect for Martell's privacy during this time." Now, as many of us that can recall, Martell has already admitted to threatening Melody via the text message. He admitted this on Queen Sheba's channel. So I don't even understand why everybody is acting all surprised. Why, how can you how can anybody fix their mouth to say that this was a misunderstanding? Martell stated clearly, and it wasn't even in the heat of the moment. Martell stated what he aimed to do. So, and this was well after the fact. It wasn't, he didn't come on Queen Sheba's channel and say, "Oh, I made a mistake when I did that," or "I didn't intend to do that." He stated that he sent that to tell her to stop talking about him or he would release the video. So what part of that is a misunderstanding? Because they got me misunderstood at this point. It's like, whose part was a misunderstanding? Because the only misunderstanding that I can tell is that Martell clearly misunderstood that Melody was done giving him grace. At one point, she was giving him grace at one point, but she was done when it came to this revenge piece. She drew the line. So for him to just sit up and say, "Oh, this was all a misunderstanding," no, it really wasn't a misunderstanding. They just thought that they would be able to do whatever. Martell thought that he was going to be able to do whatever he wanted to do to Melody or whomever else and never have to have any consequences. It's like, how is Martell, she's talking about Martell as a devoted father. And I'm like, well, how is he a devoted father when he has no regards to their kids' feelings? None at all. He's not taking into consideration that they're going to one day see this show, see how he acted towards their mother, that they're going to actually be able to get on social media for themselves. You can't keep them in a bubble and, keep everything out of the press, or, well, keep social media away from them forever. Because when they get grown, all of this stuff that's happening now, they're going to have to answer to explain. Their kids is going to be able to read exactly what's going on. They're going to be able to follow everything. So how is he a devoted father when he can't even protect his kids by just shutting his mouth and leaving their mom alone? It's like he a devoted father, but he trying to paint a narrative that their mother is everything less than what they've known her to be. It's like, how are you devoted when you want to ruin their mom's character and reputation and paint a narrative like she not nothing? It's like, how? Then she says, oh, Martell is he wants to continue to be the responsible parent. Martell is not a responsible parent. When Martell gets a check from Love and Marriage Huntsville, I don't care that that's his only check. Martell gets a check. And it's not up to Melody to make sure that the utilities at his house remain on for him to be able to accept his weekly visits with his kids. A responsible parent would keep food in his house knowing that it's his week to keep the kids. They shouldn't have to call their mom because they're hungry when it's his week. I mean, it makes no sense. But then you're saying you're responsible. He knows which week the kids are coming. They've been in the same routine for a couple of years now. So for him to not have food to feed the kids, and they calling him a responsible parent? No. We're not talking about where he forgot to wash a shirt or he forgot to, pick them up. I mean, well, all of that plays a role, but still, I mean, he can't even feed the kids. He's not even saving enough money or taking on an extra job. He can work that week when he don't have the kids. Come on now. But he won't even get a job to make sure that he have funds available and keep food in his house, knowing that he has to keep his kids every other week. It's like he's getting a check. If he can't stretch it, then he needs to get another one. It's like, and then she says that he's he's contributing positive behavior to the community. How? People see this man on TV and I don't see nothing positive about him. Not his attitude, not his character, his demeanor. Nothing screams positive about this man on TV. And so if this is how he acts on TV, I can only imagine how much of his scenes that has to be edited out, cut out, or probably refilmed because they weren't able to calm him down, or when they did calm him down, it wasn't enough footage. So I can't understand how they can say that he's a positive influence in his community. Where? This man, he gets so riled up on TV, but just imagine nobody's watching. Where's the positivity in that? Where's the positivity with this man? Tell me or show me one thing that this man has done to be positive in the community. And please don't say that expo, because he didn't even speak at the expo. All he did was pass a mic around. He didn't open his mouth and do jack nothing. It's like, then they want to speak on fairness. I'm like, fairness? Are they kidding me? This woman, I don't know her, but I don't like her. Because I'm like, and I understand she has a job to do to try to sway the viewers. But at the same time, this lady going all off the deep end, because all this stuff that she printed about Martell, she got that off somebody else's bio or something. She just making up stuff. I mean, it's like, did Martell or Yugmouth feel, did they feel as though it was fair to continue to come after Melody like they did? Did they really think that Melody was supposed to continue to accept whatever they did to her with a smile? They just serve it up with us, and she just take it with a smile and don't do anything to defend herself? It's like, even after Melody walked away, divorced Martell, gave him to Yugmouth, they still continue to harass her. For what? Yugmouth had the right of way. She had all the access she needed to get to her man. If Martell was her man, Melody stepped out the way. She removed herself from the picture where they can be together, live happily ever after. Just leave her alone. Just leave her kids alone. That's all she was asking. So for him to not go straight to her, and he started dealing with all these other people, and she was still coming for Melody, even though they were divorced and he's in a whole different relationship. She's still coming. Yugmouth was still coming after Melody. It's not Melody's fault that neither Martell nor Yugmouth has gotten their life together. While there's, they sit up here acting like they are teenagers with kids. They just can't get it together. They just can't function. They don't have no get up. They don't have no go, no drive, no nothing. They act like teenagers with kids, still hoping to find a way for Melody to support them. I'm like, the Kevin Federline of it all. Can these people please? I mean, this Publicist, you gonna have to come better than this, because like I say, Martell done already admitted to the doggone crime, and I hope that the evidence was not too far erased, because we know they start dumping phones and erasing everything, probably changing numbers just so the evidence can. But anyway, I hope that that there's still enough evidence that they can extract from Martell phone, Yugmouth phone, and whoever else phone is involved, so these people can actually get their just due. And that's just my opinion. I'm just talking out loud. Please like, share, subscribe, comment on the video. Let me know what you think.